So I'm going to take these 2 back out, add another, that'll be 3. And then I'll add 3 more to another hanging basket, and Rachel will then get a pair of hanging basket toppers, complete with beautiful looking flowers. So I'm just going to put you on pause while I crack on. So there are the 2 hanging baskets for Rach. You all right, everyone? Well, tomorrow I am off to Beamish, to the NorthEast Horticultural Society's Flower and Veg Show. And I will be meeting Eric and Rachel from our NorthEast allotments. Unfortunately, Dean from Dean's Oyster Plot won't be there, as Dean is running his own NorthEast Giant Veg show tomorrow and Sunday, the same days as Beamish. So I'm going to Beamish tomorrow, meeting Eric and Rachel in the morning, and then on Sunday I'm meeting them down at Seaham to go to Dean's show. Speaking of that, we were chatting, I think it was last week, and Rach asked us if I had paid my membership for the NorthEast Horticultural Society's membership. And I said yes. And Rach replied to us, why? You've got a membership for Beamish. Now, my reply back to Rach was yes. But what if I wanted to show something, to enter something? So Rach agreed, yes. So I was going to enter something. I will show you in a second. But the reason I'm not showing is, it says in the category that I was going to show, it must be a 7-inch pot. Now, last year, my friend entered his flowers and he got disqualified because his pot was just under 7 inches, so the class that has not been in a 7-inch pot. So I thought, right, well, I'll have a go. You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Anyhow, I've grew the coleus, or coleus, however you pronounce it, that I wanted to enter. The problem I've got is, hopefully you'll be able to see this on the camera, but just under 6 3/4 inches. So that would be a disqualification. I could have swore they were 7-inch pots actually, but obviously they're not. And that one, 8 1/4 inches. So I couldn't show in that pot. So if I chuck that out the way, and that one, which is actually just under the 7, that's what I had, and it's very, very small. As I say, that is slightly under the 7-inch size, and that plant is very small, so in a 7-inch pot it would look even smaller. So I've decided I'm not going to enter it. First of all, I run the risk of being disqualified because it's just slightly under the 7 inches. Secondly, it's a pretty flower plant, but it's not big enough, it's not bushy enough, it should be a lot bushier. My fault, I left it too late to actually grow, but I've got another 1, 2, got 1 more. 3. So there's 4. Oh, just in case anybody's wondering what it is, it's a coleus, however you pronounce it, but it's watermelon. So what I've decided, Rach was wanting one of my hanging baskets from outside, and she never got it. Plants are all dead now. Flowers, I should say, they're all dead. So what I've decided, I'm going to make a hanging basket up for Rach. So if Rachel's watching this, she'll no doubt have the hanging basket by now, because I'm giving her them tomorrow. Notice I say them. I will show you something else. With me deciding to make a hanging basket up for Rach, I put 2 in, and they didn't look very good. So I'm going to take these 2 back out, add another, that'll be 3. And then I'll add 3 more to another hanging basket, and Rachel will then get a pair of hanging basket toppers, complete with beautiful looking flowers. So I'm just going to put you on pause while I crack on. So there are the 2 hanging baskets for Rach. That's the first one, and the second one is just behind it. What do you think? Do you think she'll like them? Do you think she'll be maybe indifferent? Or do you think she'll say, oh, I didn't like them, I didn't want them? Personally, I think she's going to say, oh, they're really nice. She may want to try and grow them herself next year. Anyhow, that's the end of this video for now. So I'm just on my way home now from Beamish. Had a really good day. Met up with Eric and Rachel from our NorthEast allotment, and we had a good natter. Oh, and they brought 2 friends with them, Charlie and Smokey. Lovely, 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 well-behaved dogs. So we stood in the queue and we nattered, then we walked all the way, and we had a look in different places. Absolutely fantastic place to be. Made better obviously by having good company to walk around with, because I'll be 100% honest with you, I would have got lost. We did walk past, we went past one place and then we went back past it to get somewhere else. I wouldn't have had a clue. I was totally lost. I'm really bad with things like that. So Rach knew where we were going, so that was good. But we eventually got down to the marquee. Well, 2 marquees there was, and one was full of the flowers and the veg. The other one was like crafts. So obviously I'm not into that sort of stuff, so I didn't take any video footage of that, but I did take video footage of the flowers and the veg. So I will show you that in a second. But also there at the show was Jamie from Jamie's Allotment Garden. So we bumped into Jamie and had a little bit of a chat, and it was great to see Jamie because I haven't seen him for a while. So anyway, I'll let you see the footage from Beamish, and then tomorrow I'm going down to the NorthEast Giant Veg show, which is Dean's show from Dean Buster Plot. That's at Seaham tomorrow, so once again I'm meeting Eric and Rachel there in the morning and have a look around Dean's show, maybe do a bit of footage from there, and then we'll see. Oh, by the way, Rachel liked that hanging baskets, and as you'll see in the footage, what I said with regards to checking the schedule, I could have used the pots that they were in, but you'll see that in the footage anyway. So I'll end this video, or I'll end this here with the footage of Beamish, then I'll add to it tomorrow. Ooh. Woohoo! Smiley on candid camera, Eric. Rach, give her a lovely wave. Hi! Yes, thank you. Some absolutely huge leaks. Absolutely massive. Giant onions. No problem at all. Thank you. £14 yet. Some huge stuff, isn't it? The size of that one. Flipping heck. And this camera is not zoomed in. And there's some giant cabbages. I believe Rach is the one that got decimated would have been as big, if not bigger, than these. Some dressed onions, lovely shoe onions. Oh, and look, some coleus in the same size pots I took mine out of.
Cheers.
Let's go have a look at the tomatoes now. And some beetroot. Have a look at some flowers. So, met Dean show now, the NorthEast Giant Veg. Look at the size of them, man. 3 kilos, 3.2 kilos. Huge. Step back just so you can see. Let's get to the onions. $8.27 kilos. New world record, Celeriac. Awesome. I should have had some of these for my heaviest carrot challenge. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Look at the leeks, just absolutely amazing. So as you've seen, oh, camera's wrong. As you've seen, been to Dean's show down Seaham, had a little chat with Dean, met a guy who's watched me videos. He introduced himself, George. He actually recognised us just by the voice. So George, it was lovely to meet you. Some lovely nice veg there. Speaking of George, he was telling us that he normally grows really good leeks, and this year they got wiped out by stem phyllium. So what I had mentioned in a video a few weeks ago, George is all too aware of the damage stem phyllium can actually do. So George, I hope you get it all sorted for next year. So as I was saying, we're in the hall. So we're in the hall talking. Me, Eric, Rachel, Dean, having a bit of a laugh. Dean guns away, and he guns right up the far end of the hall. So me, Eric and Rachel are still standing talking, and for some reason Rachel keeps having a smirk on her face, and I'm saying, well, what are you smirking at? What are you laughing at? Nothing. And I'm looking behind us, nothing. So a few times I said it to her, a few times I looked. I says, I'm looking behind us, I says, because the way you're acting and looking, it's as though there's someone behind us. But obviously when I looked, there isn't anybody there. Well, something grabbed me ankle, and I'll just put it bluntly, I nearly shit myself. And it was Dean. He had come along, or come back down, sorry, sneaked under the table and grabbed my ankle. Charlie, the dog that Eric and Rach had with them, was my protector. Started barking and growling because Charlie loves me and I love Charlie. So we had a bit of a laugh. Watch where you're going, mate. We had a bit of a laugh at that. Eric and Rach left. I went up with Dean. We had a bit of a cuddle. And then I spoke to Kyle for about 5 or 10 minutes. That's Dean's son. Lovely lad. As I say, spoke to Kyle. Dean was talking with a few people. So I said bye to Dean and I left. I spoke to Paul Rochester as I was leaving. Paul's a very, very well known NorthEast grower. And then I left. I came home and I had a couple of cups of water. The neighbours there. Then I went down the allotment and I got absolutely nothing done because Harry was there and then Ian came. So they parked ourselves down in my shed and put the kettle on. So it was like drinking chocolate, Bovril, and then it was a coffee and drinking chocolate. Ian didn't want any Bovril. So we just sat talking about Beamish show. Because Harry had put some dahlias in. I think he had 5 classes and he came second. I think he came second in 4 of them. So that was well done by Harry. But that's all we're talking about. The Beamish show and Dean's show of the day. And then Harry said there's another show next week. I forget where he said it was, but he's invited us to Gan. And it's next Sunday. Because when he told us the date, I says, oh, that's all right. Because the day before, the Saturday, Sandown, which is only about a half a mile from here, their allotments are having an open day. They have it once a year. I went last year and I'll be going this year. I'll go in and one of my neighbours just across the square here, Joseph, he's got an allotment down there. So I chat with Joseph and I know a few other people who've got plots there. I talk to them. And also I know their secretary, Coretta, she's a good friend. So I have a good chat and then a couple of cups of coffee. I stick a tenner in for a donation. So I'll be doing that on the Saturday. Then I may go to the show on the Sunday with Harry. And I may actually go to what used to be known as the Harrogate show with him. It's a fortnight's time. So I should practice what I preach. I tell people to read their schedule carefully. So, as you're aware, I've just used my coleus to make hanging baskets up a rach because I had said my pots weren't 7 inches. I hadn't read it correctly. If you look, class 63, 1 pot plant foliage. Maximum 7-inch pot. So the pot or pots that they were in were just under 7 inches, so I could have entered them. I probably still wouldn't have because, as I say, they were small, but I could have. It just goes to show you, double check what your schedule is. I made a fool of myself there. So that's it for now. I'll catch us all in the next one. Have a great week coming, everyone. Bye for now.